everybody, welcome to my channel. This is just a fun, quick and easy resin video. I have a sailboat cutout. I've masked the back and I'm going to mix the sand. I have my sand here. Ratio is approximately 2 parts sand. 2 parts sand to 1 part Elmer's glue all, approximately. Little more sand than that actually, but I'm just giving you a rough idea. Here's my Elmer's glue all. And I'm going to mix that in. That aside, get a lollipop stick. That noise in the background is pouring rain. Not somewhere I'd be on a sailboat. Maybe that's why I'm inspired to do something tropical today. Yeah, can you hear that? Not fun. I'm just looking for a couple of cups to prop this up on. I'll do one there. And one here. So mix up the sand, make sure you go right to the bottom. And I like to have my sand like really sculptural. And it looks like it's going to be lumpy, but it flattens out. So I'm going to spread this out on just like the bottom of my boat. For my beach, and when the sand is wet, that's when you press in like any shells or pebbles or anything like that. So some more on here. It's like icing a cake. So this is a great beginner's guide to a novelty resin beach scene. So I'm going to fast forward this bit. Okay, so we'll let the beach dry, and once that's all dry and set, I just wanted to get this bit dried first, and then we'll come back and we'll paint the sails, and we will then resin it. The sand has fully dried, and now I'm going to do the painting of the sails and the mast, and the colours I'm using are Artist Loft light blue, Liquitex basics, bright aqua green, Artist Loft metallic cobalt blue, Liquitex Basics, Payne's Grey, and Grumbocker's Academy line Phthalo Blue. So I'm just going to move those aside, scoot you over more to the middle, and as soon as the paint is dried, we will put the resin on. So I have just a simple paintbrush. This happens to be a filbert shape, round edge. I've got my palette and some Floetrol, not using any water. I'm just going to begin by putting some Floetrol down. I'm sure you all know what Floetrol is. It's like using a medium, but basically it's a paint conditioner and it just helps the paint flow better, and I just find for blending purposes it works really, really well. So I'm just going to put a light coat down of that, and okay, that's good. I don't need a huge amount because I'm going to be mixing with the paints. So I'm going to start light to dark. Sorry, dark to light. Here's the Phthalo Blue, which is kind of transparent, which is why I'm bringing in some Payne's Grey. And paint the edges too. Put some Payne's Grey on top of that. The sail and the mast have been completely finished, and all the sides done. Now I just have to wait for this completely to dry, and we will apply the resin. And I'm going to try to put like a little white wave down here with some lacing effect. So I'll come back when this has completely dried. Okay, the paint's dry, the sand's dry. I've mixed my resin, wearing my respirator. So I'm using Naked Fusion's Crystal Diamond Clarity Artist Resin. It is so crystal clear. Good way to avoid air bubbles, by the way, is to warm your resin up a little bit. That will definitely help. But it's easy to pop them with a torch. So I'm just going to go around the edges first, actually. And I have mixed a lot of resin, but I've got other projects on the go when I'm off camera. Let's get the sails done first. And the mast. Okay, let's pop some bubbles first. What I'm going to do is put another glove over this hand so I can go around the edges and make sure I've covered everything. But it's looking good. Another lollipop stick. I'm going to put a wave at the shore here, and for the waves I use just Pinata alcohol ink and a heat gun, and you get some lovely lacing. So let me put my other glove on. Medication time. Okay. So now I can check if all the sides are nice and covered. And I can pick up from down there. Any that leaked through. And remember that you should cover your resin work underneath some dust protection. Dust and water are your enemy. Get my fingers in that bit. So that will just have to dribble down itself. Okay, let's do this part of the mast. Okie dokie. Now for the beach. All right. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to dribble some at what would be the water's edge. The surf. I don't want it to be particularly straight lined because, you know, that's not what the water does. But anyway, so just like that. And then I'm going to take a little lollipop stick, which is really annoying because I've already dropped 2 in here. God, I wish I could get those out. No, not coming out. Let me pour this into a tiny little container. That's better. Even lacing on its own. And then now I can take this glove off, and now I can pick up my heat gun and put it on low and blow it towards the sand first. And I think I'm just going to add a little bit more on its own without the heat, because it's already hot, so the wave's going to do its own thing. Baby wipes. Really good to get stickiness off your fingers. Okay, my torch. Perfect. So now we'll come back in the morning when it's all dry and I've taken the tape off the background, and I'll see you in the morning. Hi everyone, so it's the next day and it's dry. It's not dry enough for me to, I mean, it's dry, but resin, as you know, if you poke your fingernail in it the next day, it's going to leave a mark. So I'm going to wait at least 72 hours before I can like put it down and screw in something to hang it up with. But anyway, there's the boat. I've taken off all the paper from the back, and then I wanted to show you some others that I've done which were fun. And what else was I going to say? Oh yeah, this one's different, and it was so long ago since that I ordered these. I cannot remember where I got them, but it's either Amazon or Etsy, and I think I just googled ocean cutouts, and the other one, sailboat cutout, and then the other ones were oceanic animal cutouts. So then there was that one, and then I did a seahorse. I'll bring this one up, you can see, I don't know if you can see that, but they all have this like kind of wave down there, and the octopus is really cute. Again, now these are slightly different. These are actually wooden. So there's that one, the starfish, and the stingray, and they've all got their little beachy surf and their shells and starfish. And the seal, so cute. It's hard for you to see in this light, but they kind of had wood markings that you can see, like this one has whiskers and there's an eye and like crease of the legs, but you can see that in the, I don't know if you can see, but they're gorgeous, and they all came out flawless, not a bubble in them. That's the Naked Fusion resin. So don't forget to check out below in the details, and then there's a little turtle. So these will all be on my Etsy store once they've dried. So probably like in the next 5 days they'll be on my Etsy store. I will have pictures of them. I'll have put their hooks on the back, and I'll take pictures of them hanging on a wall. And I think these are going to be super cute for like a kid's bathroom or bedroom, or for your beach house, and or if you live by the ocean in an apartment overlooking water. So as usual, thanks so much for watching, and I will see you on my next video. Bye.